What does it mean to be a responsible business in a highly globalised society? What is called for today and going forward from business leaders and from companies?
I often hear today is that we are at a uniquely important moment in history. Well, I guess every moment's unique, and frankly, I don't know whether it's this one or the next one that matters most. But like all of you, I do know that humanity faces some really major challenges. On the one hand, we've achieved the kind of technological brilliance that's given us vaccines for deadly diseases, solar-powered lights across thousands of villages, and access to knowledge and almost instant communication beyond our wildest dreams. In a single century, humankind has gone from the first aerial photograph taken in 1868 from a hot air balloon above a field in northern France to pictures of the Earth taken from the far side of the moon. Yet on the other hand, we're still frightened of strangers. We're still unable to adequately feed, clothe, and educate everyone. First, active hope means having the courage to ask tough questions, even when there may be no easy or obvious solutions. The capacity to let go of some of our own certainty and judgment. To sit with sometimes not knowing which path to take, and to trust that it's okay not to have the answers. Second, active hope means having the courage to listen, even when it may be uncomfortable to do so. To truly hear one another. To notice what nature has to tell us. To listen to our own inner voices. But above all, I think active hope means having the courage to act. To define who we are by the choices we make and the way that we live.
I'm now going to introduce Lindsay Levin. Lindsay had a very successful career in business before she founded Leaders Quest.
What we're really passionate about is interconnectedness of people, interconnectedness of the problems that we face together, many of the things that John's been talking about, interconnectedness of the solutions that together we need to drive. We think a lot about interdependence, the relationship between business and civil society, the relationship between business and communities. We think a lot about the macro world and the micro world and the inner world, what goes on inside.
But there is increasingly an interest from business in recognizing that business leaders and the people in companies really have a big responsibility in terms of how we shape the future. And in my view, usually people are held back more by fear or misunderstanding or just complexity because it looks very, very difficult. You know, how do you go from your current business model to a new sustainable business model without losing everything in the process? This is a huge challenge for people.
I'm delighted to welcome you here to the launch of Lindsay's first book, Invisible Giants.
I started a new organization, several in fact, traveled around the world several times, persuaded a lot of you to come with me, met with people from all kinds of circumstances and from all kinds of points of view, all to realize that everything I need, everything you need, everything we need, we already have. The potential, it turns out, is there in everyone. So many of the people with whom we're lucky enough to work, from Canary Wharf to Kibera, and countless places in between. I feel like what I've learned is that it's all there if you look, and there's very little we can't achieve if we do it together.